And we also got like these electronic tubes.
Oh, those are
Those
kind of
I thought
cool.
I thought that those were really cool.
Mm-hmm. Like these are gonna be fun doing like steampunk stuff.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
I had someone suggest doing like a wire wrapping thing with them and turning them into jewelry.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just like, I don't know how well that would work since they're glass, but
You'd
They're
have to
definitely
be
different.
really careful, and use a very soft wire. But you know what you could do, Casey, is remind me later, and I'll show you how to do a cage
oh, okay, I know what you're
where
talking
you
about.
can
Okay,
where you
dude,
can
for
just
holding crystals and things.
where you can just slip it inside of it.
Okay,
Oh,
It's,
yeah.
it's
gotcha.
super easy. It's super easy. You don't have to have any real skill. You just have to have the pliers. Hello,
Yeah,
everybody, Corinne.
yeah, and then I got like all these little vials that have like watch parts in them. A whole bag of them.
Awesome.
Yeah, until everybody gets here. We'll let Casey show up his stuff.
Hi, Corinne. Hi, Malachi.
I got all these watch faces.
Oh, those are awesome.
Mm-hmm. And there's some more in here with
I put them
some.
on the solo, but it's not showing up on our end. It's showing up on YouTube.
Showing on my end.
Am I not here?
I don't know.
Did I
Are you
leave?
here or are you not here?
Yeah, I see Casey only. Maybe they left us, Casey.
I don't know.
Oh, there she is.
I don't know what's going on.
I don't know what happened either. But yeah. So I opened this, like I put the bag on my table the day I was like revealing this. And one of these was ticking. I still don't know which one was ticking. But like one is still working.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm just like, and it's ripped up. They're all ripped apart. So I'm just like, how is one ticking? Did I get a haunted one? I don't know what's going on.
That's kind of creepy.
I mean,
Probably it might be one of those, what is it called, mono something, where it's activated by movement. It doesn't take a battery. I forget what it's
Oh,
called.
that's right. Electronic ones. Yeah.
Yeah.
well, so there used to be ones that,
Not
like before the battery and everything,
Mhm.
that the coil on it, when you would crank the head of the pocket watch, like up here, you would crank the head of it, and it would rewind the coil, and the
Yeah.
coil is what kept the clock going.
Mm-hmm.
That's how you would set it. So I think that's what one of those was one of those, and the coil hadn't fully unwound yet.
Yeah. Or it's haunted.
Or it's
Yeah.
haunted. We can go with haunted, and I can make a
Yeah.
Halloween journal. I can just tick till the end of time. Like
Yeah.
that'd be fine by me.
Yes.
But that's enough of my show and tell. Now we can get to crafting.
Oops.
Oopsie.
I think when I put in solo, I booted myself.
Oh,
Is
boy.
that what happened?
Yeah, because once I hit it, I thought like it did showing up on my end that you were solo, but it was showing up on YouTube, and I hit it again, and I must have hit exit. I don't know. I'm back.
Okay, now I
She's
gotta figure out what
back.
I'm gonna work on.
Okay. So what I'm gonna do, Patty, if you're
Yeah.
you following me, or are you doing
I
your own?
don't have. Yeah, I don't have the beads. I'm just gonna make a couple of random necklaces, I think.
All right.
Well, I have beads, but I tried making that picture that you had sent in the email, and I tried a couple different size beads, and it was frustrating me. So I'm like, I'll just wait and watch Michelle do it
All right. So
because it
what
kept getting
I'm
all
going here,
wonky on me.
I'll start with what I'm going to make. So let me find the one. Where's the one?
I moved these.
We'll try to do this without kicking myself out. So what I'm going to show y'all how to make, and this one is not made properly. This was just my first run, but you could make it like this and then attach jump rings to the end. What I did after my trial was I made it with a little clamshell.
Yeah.
So what that is this opens up and then you just close it on the end.
Mm-hmm.
So
Hey, I'll totally be a tester for one of those, Michelle.
you will.
I would totally be a tester for one of those.
Okay. So what you can make, I made this for one of the twins, my purple lover. And what I did was it's made just like this one at the end, right? But I attached jump ring and chain, and she's got a little choker.
Oh.
Oh, that's fun. I like that. That's really cute.
So you can make these as long or short. So the one that we're going to make tonight is going to be shorter. The other one is like the choker length. But I've also got a shorter one that can be made into like a bracelet.
Oh, it matches perfectly with your sweater.
And then
Yeah.
you just add chain.
Those beads are really cute. I like those.
And if you don't have any of the mermaid beads, you can make it in any kind of bead, as long as the beads are consistent size. So these
Yeah.
ones are probably like a 4 or 5 millimeter crystal. And then I put the mermaid beads at the focal points. And then this one is the opposite. So it's the mermaid beads and then the crystals as the center points.
See, I can see on yours when I tried doing it earlier, I could see my wire. And from the picture, I was like, well, you're not supposed to be able to see the wire, but I can see on yours. Because I was like
Yeah,
trying to force it, like, ugh.
if you get really super close, you can see the wire, but just at a
Yeah.
distance, no. Like wearing it, no.
Yeah.
It's only if you really, really look at it that you end up actually seeing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I sent you like a white wire, right? So if you use
Me?
the yes, Patty, you.
Yeah, I used that a long time ago.
Oh, okay. So if you get this, what is the color of this? This is satin silver color.
Hey, Michael, welcome in.
Yeah.
How come my chat's not moving? That's weird.
Do you have it on private chat or do you have it on comments?
I have it on comments. The last one I see is Corinne.
Is that who Neverland is?
Yeah, Life After Neverland is. Oh. And that's Michael. Okay.
Yep.
I'm like, I don't see a Michael. Hi, Michael. So anyways, this is my favorite because of the test strength. It's strong. It's got 49 strands within. And then it's a 0.019. So it's the Softlex medium. And this color, I don't know how it happens, but it blends in to where it's just less visible, like it disappears somehow. I don't know. So I'm going to be using 2 strands. once I get started, I'll flip you guys back on the screen. So I'm going to take 2 strands, and I've got these little crimp beads down here. I don't know if you can see them. I can't zoom in, but I'll bring it up to the camera. For me, it doesn't matter what color, because I'm going to put it in the clamshell. But if for these other ones, it's like the other ones, I would use whatever your matching hardware is there. So I've got it through one through there, and put both of them through the crimp bead.
Hey, Sonia.
Hi, Sonia.
Hey, Sonia.
Most people use crimping pliers. Not me. I'll just smash it. Make sure, because I'm putting it inside of a clamshell,
Yeah.
I'm not going to fold it over and all that. And then the clippers you want to use, I only use, Katie, chill out. I only use these ones. They're like for stainless steel, because the wire is a stainless steel. Otherwise, your cutters will get dull or chipped. So we've got that. What did I do with my clamshells? That would help. I thought I had everything here for me. I do. So these are surgical steel. I like to use stainless steel or surgical steel whenever possible. And I only need 2. So there we go. And we're going to the other end. I think I'm going to get my nails shorter because these are too long. Anyways, I'm going to put it through this way. There's a little hole. I'm going to put both pieces through. Hi, Tigers.
Hello, Tigers.
Welcome in. That was funny earlier. Michael, I don't see no Michael. Okay, so as you can see, there's my little crimp bead, and then I'm pulling the clamshell over it. And then what I want to do is I want to make sure it's flat inside of there. Let's see if we can get it to focus.
Come on, focus.
Of course, it's not going to want to focus.
Oh,
There it is.
there it is.
Okay, so see how it's laying flat inside of there?
Uh-huh.
And then I'm going to push it together. You can push it together most of the way. And then I like to use my little tip pliers for this part. So I will finish gently pushing those 2 together. You want to make sure that they're lined up. And then I just gently squeeze, and then I flip it so that the weight of it is evenly distributed around it. And then I'll kind of like do a little scrunch, but very gentle, very gentle. And then I'll squeeze those again. And if for some reason this gets misaligned, you can always go like this. Oops. Out of
Mine
focus.
always does that.
So we got our end on there.
Mm-hmm.
And then I've got, whoa, knocking stuff off of here. I've got a bunch of spacer beads, and I'm going to use the little ones. I'm going to pull some out.
Oh, benefits of having those nails, huh?
Huh?
Benefits of having those nails, huh?
Well, and you know what? For wire wrapping, the other benefit is that you get a strong nail to press on the wire.
Oh, yeah.
Otherwise, my nails grow pretty well, but I torn my nails wire wrapping so many times that it's like I just need to have these for strength.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think I'm going to use those. Go from there.
Yeah.
So I know on this one I just used a tiny one, but I think what I'm going to do is use. Whoops. Nice thing about this wire is you don't need a needle because it's pretty stiff. Margie, I don't know how you do anything with your nails. Oh my god.
Mhm.
Margie says it's
Impossible to-
magic.
It's
I know.
impossible to function without them.
I suppose once you get used to it, I'm still getting used to these. So.
Yeah.
Anyways, I'm sticking both pieces of wire through, and these spacer beads have a decent hole in them. So
Yeah, those look exactly like the ones that I have. Little silver ones.
okay, so this is how we're starting it. So those went over both pieces of wire,
Okay.
and I need to cut my strand here. Hold on.
You all of a sudden went into fast forward mode, and I was like, man, she's fast.
I saw that speed up. That's weird.
That's okay. You can just admit you're wicked fast. You don't
Hmm.
watch me whip out these necklaces. Ta 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 ta. Done.
Michelle Noel, wicked fast.
So these are a really nice. These are mermaid beads too, but they're not matte. They're the other. But they're a nicer quality. Anytime there's a nice quality anything, you're going to find it on a thread instead of plastic.
Yeah.
So I think I'm going to do it with, how many's on here? 4, 8,
Sorry. That noises.
12,
Oops.
16, 20, 24. We're going to use 24, and they're 6mm beads. So how we start it is we're going to put 2 on one side of the thing. If I can find a hole. I need to get my other glasses. So there's 1. 2. And what I'm going to use is these seed beads in between. And
Oh,
they're
those are pretty.
6Os. Dynamites. So these are like a lined seed beads, so they're really nice beads.
Are they uniform beads or are they, you know how you get some of them and they're like, they're
right.
not even the same
Some of
shade?
them are what are they? The Tohos, and then the other ones, I don't know what they're called. But they're fairly uniform. It really doesn't matter in this case.
Okay.
It might matter if you were doing like bead weaving, like. So I put 2 on one side. I'm going to pull it all the way down there. And then I'm going to take the other cord and put 2 on that one. Taking me a minute to get started, but once I get started, I'll be good. Plus, I'm not used to explaining what I'm doing.
Yeah, I know, right?
Not used to being the center of attention doing it.
No, I usually just do it. That's why we only do craft night once a month.
Well, I'm glad I made it into that once a month thing. Is it usually at the end of the month?
It's usually, I try to do. It's new, so I've only done 2 before,
Oh, okay.
and it's whenever I feel like it.
Yeah.
But it's always going to probably be on a Tuesday. So
Oh,
this
okay.
is what we have so far.
Mm-hmm.
So the next step is you got your 2 wires, Patty,
Yep.
and you're gonna, or anybody else that's following along. Hi, Patty Paws. Patty Paws is here.
Hi, Patty Paws.
Hey, Patty Paws.
So
Hello.
I'm gonna take my little seed bead and run both wires through this
Mm-hmm.
if I can. I'm holding it wrong. That's why. I think I just need to get the other glasses so I can see. So both are going through that one.
Mm-hmm.
And then you're just going to repeat the pattern and you'll just kind of scooch it along and it'll start to come together to where it's going to end up looking like this. Trust me.
Where it balances itself out.
Yeah, it'll balance itself out. So you just got to keep going.
Just keep
So
going.
I'm going to switch the camera over to you guys. And I'm going to work on this a little bit. So I'm basically going to be doing that same pattern. 2 on one strand, 2 on the other strand, and then a seed bead.
Do you cross the wire in that seed bead?
Oh, I was supposed to. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I was just wondering because when you do the crimp beads, they say you're
You
not
know
supposed
what?
to cross them. So
You're absolutely correct.
Good grasshopper.
I've been doing all different kinds of projects today, so I got a
That
little
was
lost.
bad, Patty Lynn.
So let's thank Patty Lynn. You saved me. So we'll put it over one, and then what you're going to do. Here, I
The
thought
only
I was
thing
getting out of this.
the only thing I worked on today was a bag of Sour Patch Kids.
Okay, so you're going to run it back through in the opposite direction. I haven't eaten dinner yet, so
Me
excuse me.
neither.
So
It was delicious.
I
Roger,
ate, but I don't know if you'd actually call it dinner or not.
Roger made enchiladas. So that it's going to look like
Ooh,
Yum.
it's going to look like
Hey,
that.
Roger.
okay.
Then you just pull it. That's
Oh,
how it
crap.
becomes uniform. You just pull it. Thanks for catching me, Patty.
Yeah.
And
See, I
it
don't
doesn't
think
look like it doesn't look like anything yet, but once I add some more beads on here, it will.
Trust
Here,
the
I'll just-
process. I want
So I'm going to switch back over to you guys.
tostadas. Yummy. That sounds good.
Oh, so good.
There we go.
I asked
So
my
you can
husband
still
one
watch me,
day.
but you can watch everybody else too. So Margie
Yes.
is doing some diamond art.
Yep, you're on, Patty.
Oh, Patty,
I'm just
I
making a
can't
necklace.
see. Where's Margie? There she is.
There she
There
is.
she is.
So what is your diamond art that you're working on?
It's angels.
Angels.
Got it covered up, but yeah, it's 30 by 40 centimeter, and it's angels. And I'm learning new techniques because kind of new to this. I've been playing at it for a while, but I learned some tricks that I've been watching as far as covering it up without the cellophane and using the multi where you lay down more than one at a time.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, how do you do that?
You pick them
Creatively.
You
like
pick up. You just pick them up.
Yeah, so usually you would pick it up with something like this, where you do them
Whoa.
one at a time, or you can use something like this, where you can pick up multiples at a time, and then just find on your canvas where they're laid out in that
Oh,
amount.
okay.
And
But I'm
bloop.
still working on it. See, like that one just dropped the ball there.
Or drop the diamond.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's crazy because they're called drills. So
It's a diamond drop.
I'm used to calling it diamonds. It's diamond art. But they're
That's
called drills.
They call them what?
Drills. Each one of these little beads
It's called a drill.
is called a drill.
well,
Mm.
that's new. I always heard them called diamonds because it's diamond art.
Nope.
Well, guess what, world? We're all wrong.
I know.
The heck with us knowing things.
I think
That
they
went out
call
the
it
window
diamond art
fast.
because it kind of sparkles. But yeah, I just learned that myself.
Oh gracious, that's hilarious.
When you think you know, you don't know.
No, you don't.
Now we're looking at Casey.
And me right now, I am working on altering a collage I've done. So like I just like did collage with like random book pages, ephemera, stuff like that. Like just simple
Yeah.
like that. And then I'm just adding like random bits to gather interest on it. And eventually I'll go through and like scan this so I have a usable copy to do more collages or make tags out of, what have you.
Oh, cool.
So yeah,
That
nothing
must
too
be the
crazy
smart
here.
way. That must be the smart way to do it. Once you've created your collage there, then you just scan it.
Yep. I mean, and like after I get everything on there, it's usually fairly thick, so it's not like I can really use it. Like unless I only have it as a tag or a journal card or something like that. But like if I scan it, like I can get multiple uses out of the same collage. So yeah, that's my project. I did some jelly printing earlier.
Tell me what is jelly printing? Oh.
Oh wow.
So jelly printing, you have like a gel type pad.
Yep.
You can use paint or ink.
Just a gel plate like this.
There you go. Show them.
Yeah.
Show them what jelly printing is.
So here, let me get my glue pinned and everything. Just slide some stuff over, and I'll just pull it out real quick and do like a quick run through. So, put my glue book away. Okay, so this is a smaller gel plate. And then you'd use a brayer. And you can have one or you can have a couple gel plates. I usually try to keep a couple gel plates going. So I use a smaller one as my palette. And then I'll use like the bigger one here for putting like my textures and things on. So let's do some fun stuff real quick. Let's stop that.
Do you ever transfer images with your jelly plate?
I have tried it.
I tried it too. It's kind of difficult unless you have like the right
You have
media.
to have the right timing for it for the most part. And that's mainly what it is. You have to have the right timing and the right images to transfer from. Like it's a very finicky thing. So I got my plate upside down.
Tigers, you're gonna have to try your diamond art. It's very relaxing. It's very relaxing. Her daughter got her one for Christmas.
So I'm just going to do a quick one. And let me see if I can find a stencil to use real Whoop, that was a bit much. That's okay. I can roll that off later.
I had some metallic paints that looked really cool, but I got too messy. Like I didn't like the cleanup. I was like, I had it all underneath my fingernails. My fingernails were all black.
Oh yeah,
I'm like,
heck yeah,
this is
it gets
not for
everywhere.
me. This is not for me. I sold my jelly plates and said, finished.
You're just like, I'm not done with this mess. This is no.
Exactly.
No, not doing it.
Well, because I had to like scrub underneath my nails for it seemed like forever. And just the cleanup, like cleaning up the jelly plate and cleaning up the brayer, cleaning up all the extra paint that got on my table. I'm messy. But we had fun the day that we did it because I did it with the twins. So we had 2 jelly plates going. We were taking turns. We tried to transfer a few images. That's why I asked you, and we weren't very successful.
I'm just going to...
Check it out. Maggie.
I'm watching.
He put the stencil down, and this is where the magic is.
You can need an easel to prop it up on, otherwise I'm gonna kill my back. Oh yeah. You get a table that's set just properly.
And I just pulled what was coming through the stencil off.
Oh wow.
So, and then I'm going to lift this up. And then
So cool.
this side. And just do this for speed. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to put down a layer of paint to pull this off. But I want this to be dry first before I do it. Because otherwise it's just going to blend together.
Oh, okay. Oh, you get sciatic.
See, nobody taught me that. Like, no wonder mine was so messy.
Well, yeah, you need to watch how much paint you're putting on at a time, for one. And then, like, if you're trying to get patterns to transfer and everything, you have to you have to dry it between layers. Like, whether you just let it sit to do its thing, or you actually go through with some type of fan. And you don't want to use too much heat because you don't want to ruin your jelly plate either. So don't use an embossing gun. And I'm just going to go through and touch to see if it's dry enough. Yeah, we're good. Okay, now I am going to go through with some of my go-to colors as soon as I find my go-to colors. That'll work, I think. Okay, Salon, you just had them out earlier. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to use burnt sienna. It doesn't take much for the pull layer, because mainly all you need it to do is basically re-moisten the paint, but it's going to allow the whole thing to cling to the paper. Okay, I'm just going to roll this out.
There you go, Margie. There's another thing you could do instead of being a lapidary.
No, I already heard how the color gets all into your nails. So I'm good.
Well, if you keep your nails trimmed, then you don't have to worry about it.
No, she does not have trim nails, didn't you?
That's real cute.
I think she knew I was just joking with her.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Because I told her, I was like, you can't be a lapidary. Look at your nails. The first time you try to polish up a stone, there goes one fingernail. There goes another fingernail.
Right.
I
was like, well, so much for getting my nails done. I can't do this.
Oh, no. She would be out at the curb.
I'm just going to pull this up while I'm waiting. So
Too much into
after
this
you put
now.
down that paper, you want to make sure it like fully dries and it's you have full contact. And if it still feels cold, then it's not dry yet.
Oh, okay. See, I have no patience. I was just like, let's pull it up and see what it did.
Well,
When you do that
Yeah.
whole layer on there, that's why it's also supposed to be thin, because like you only want it on there to like it'll become the background, but like you mainly want it on there just to re-moisten the paint you originally had down to cling to the paper. Does that make sense?
Yeah,
Okay.
it totally makes sense. I, I wish when I was watching Johnny do it, she would have talked us through it.
Well,
She makes it look so
then that
easy.
means
Like,
you're watching the
zip,
wrong
zip,
teacher. I
zip,
love Johnny,
zip.
but
Johnny's like zip, 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 and it's all done. Like, how did you do that?
well, I think Johnny
She used,
deals
she
with
uses
finer layers. That's why she doesn't have to worry about the wait time on it.
she uses gesso too.
Yeah, there's that, and gesso dries pretty fast depending on where you're at.
you see Sonia, she says y'all are so crafty. All I can do is color in my adult coloring book with gel pen. Hey, sometimes that's all.
funny.
As long as you find something that relaxes you,
Right? Exactly, and that's what it's
Exactly.
all about.
it is.
In some ways, it's cheaper therapy than others, but depends on how much you like to shop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think you ladies are gonna love this. For this being a quick one for me, I think it's pretty good.
Oh, that's so cool.
Dun 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 dun. Ta-da! Where is it?
Love
Oh,
it.
Nice and
so
grungy. I
cool.
love it. So yeah, like all it is going back and forth with different paints and experimenting with textures, stencils. Like bubble wrap's a very good go-to. Um,
And it's dry
That
enough.
looks
cabinet liners, stuff like that.
so pretty.
And it's dry enough for you to touch it without it getting on your hand.
Yep.
See
Oh, wow.
that's where my issue was, is I was not patient enough to let it dry, and I probably put too much paint. And I was like, what is going on here? This stuff is too messy.
That sounds like something I would do.
Wow.
And like with these, like you can always cut them down and like make tags, turn them into journal covers, turn them into collage fodder.
That's too cool.
You can even like do the jelly printing on envelopes and everything, and use it as a creative envelope to send to people and everything. You can cut them down and turn them into business cards. Like there's so many different uses for these. And like you
That's
can
so
even
cool.
do this on mailing labels,
Yeah.
and then like write the address or whatever on it. Yeah. So yeah, it's a lot of fun. It's very addicting.
Wow. Okay.
I love the colors that you used. It would go so well with my carnelian.
But yeah, these are like my go-to colors. Like everything,
Yeah.
everything I do is like in like burnt sienna, burnt umber, and then like teals and turquoise. Like I like the grungy looks.
So cool. Okay, now we're going Patty.
Back to the group
Oh.
session.
Back to the groups. I can't. My hands do not work today. I don't know what is happening. Do you ever just
Yes,
All the time.
all the
it
time.
literally feels like someone has like something tight around my wrist, and that's how my hands feel like. Oh
You got
Ooh.
sounds
Oh,
like
yeah.
carpal tunnel.
no, well, I rode for like 3 hours yesterday. That could be it.
Yeah, that could be it.
Mhm. Could be it. Went to a little bike meetup, and once people started doing burnouts and revving stuff up, I was like, yep, I'm out.
Oh my God, Mandy! Hey, I haven't seen you forever.
Is
That's
Mandy the spirit
that's the
seeker?
mixed media queen right there.
Oh,
Mandy mixed media queen.
So I just make random necklaces. I had about 20 of them made. Remember that last time you were on with Margie and Lisa? And I was like, yeah, I made like 20 necklaces already with all the beads I
Yeah,
bought from
yeah,
you.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
since taking them all apart, that's what I do. I make them, take them apart, make something else.
Really?
Right?
I don't know why. But this one I'm making for, so I have this. Well, I'll take it off. My husband bought me a diamond necklace, but the chain is like so dainty and whatever. But this is the pendant that came with
Okay,
it.
okay.
oh,
Focus.
that's pretty.
So are
Yeah,
you
it's all.
you're making a chain for your pendant?
Yeah, I'm making a. So I don't know if this really goes with it, but I've got these little, and you can use them this way and then hang something from here, but you can't open this side. So I just put it through here, and then I'll put the necklace, attach it here on this, so it comes around this way.
Oh, that makes
Actually,
That's
I
sense.
don't know
cool.
if that'll work. Well, you can put one here and one here, so then use this side to open the necklace to take it on and put it on and take it off. But that's the little pendant. But the chain is so like dainty. But anyways, these are the beads I picked out for it. Some of these I got from Michelle. Pretty
Ooh,
sure. These what do you call these, Michelle?
beads.
I
These
need to put
sparkly
I
ones.
need to put my let me put my glasses on. Hold on.
Oh, let me hold it up. What do they call? I don't know.
Was that
And then
Keep
these
asking me, you're gonna
pearls.
keep getting a smart aleck remark.
What's
Yeah.
that?
They're called beads.
Yeah, they're called beads.
Yes. So
I
that's
don't
the
know which one.
colorway I picked up. These
I'm watching on a delay because I got a bigger screen up because I can't see on my
oh
phone.
yeah. But
So
the pearls aren't real pearls, but they're glass
yeah,
beads. And so are the black ones. And then these I'm pretty sure I got from you. I
the
don't know why it
spacer.
doesn't. Let me see if I can get it to focus.
Oh yeah, those are crystals.
This one's here. Yeah. And then I put those same little silver spacers that you're using. These ones. Not in every one, but like here I have it and here. So basically it'll look like, if I can hold it without drop. If I don't put these things on, I will drop the whole thing.
I like the flat spacers rather than ball
Yeah.
spacers. I just
So
think they
basically when
look
it's,
nicer.
let me get out here. Hypothetically what it would look like. I'll take these off. It shouldn't go anywhere. Oh yeah.
So so the Spirit Seeker Squad, which is Mandy Mix Media Queen, we would do she would do she would do like
We she.
six well because I would be there too in the chat, but she would be up there for like 6 hours crafting. Hang on a second, I'll show you what
I
she
was gonna
made.
say that's mixed media for you. That's about how long my lives usually go when I get started in it.
Hang on a second, I have to take some stuff off the top of it.
Ay,
Oi.
my back
No.
is killing me. I made this one today too. Well, I started it. It's blue and yellow
Oh, I like
crystals.
the blue. That's really pretty.
Oh, it goes great
Yeah.
with that stone.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, I don't know where this just came in. You know, you buy um, those auctions off Goodwill. You know, with jewelry.
Oh,
Some
looks
of
like
them are
a piece of
craft lots.
lampwork glass.
It was just loose in there somewhere.
Okay,
I started
I
to make this one.
have to show Casey what Mandy made.
Oh my.
Oh, cool.
Whoa.
Hold on. Let me solo. Don't
Hey,
boot
Denise.
myself out.
Welcome in. Maybe.
I can't see chat. I don't know where to find it.
Hi, Denise.
Are you on StreamYard? Patty
I
Lynn?
yeah, and it just
So
because
it's
I'm on
at
my
the
phone.
top. It's at the top. It says private chat and comment.
Comments. Comments is the one you want.
Right.
Yeah, the only thing on my
That's the YouTube chat.
Okay, so let me move this out. Look at these beads kind of match it because she knows my color.
All right.
But see,
Ooh.
we kind of created it together. I was like, put a little bit of this on it, put a little bit of that on it. But this is all textured.
Mm-hmm.
Let me lock it up so I can spin it. I'll show you the inside in a second.
Ooh.
This was hours and hours of fun. And the little bubbles that she made. Oh my God, it's so cool. Look at all
There's
those.
Bubbles.
See how
that
there's like,
glossy accents.
they're like, what did she use? Like a glassine something or another. I don't know, but they're like real bubbles. And then she layered these bubbles on top of each other and then put little pearl.
Denise is here. She was having a hard time finding us.
I said hi to her.
Okay.
Hello, Denise. So, and then we've got our Gothic fairy goddess in there. And then we've got,
Ranger chipboard. Okay, that's what I was thinking.
so that's the inside of the lid, but I have to take my stuff out. Hang on. Well, what do we got in here? All kinds of
Oh,
stuff.
look at all
Victory
that.
stuff in there.
These are my treasures. This is my silver cocopelli, Arkansas quartz, some lepidolite, my grandmother's bracelet, an owl, another piece of quartz, piano keys. Oh, I just got so much stuff tangled here together. This is my little treasure box, I guess. But when we get to the bottom of it, oh, I forgot I had these earrings.
Whoa.
Those are so cool. Look, and there's two of them.
Things from those. So it looks like they're meant to.
Hang on, let me get the lavender crumbs are all in it. Hang on. Once I get all this stuff out, then I'll dump it. So the box smells like lavender now, Mandy.
I mean, that's not a bad thing.
And the lavender is from my friend Donna. She grew it. She's a farmer.
I'm gonna try doing that this year so I can dry it and have it for my very own self.
Oh, this is like 2 years old and it still smells 3 years old almost. And it still smells so fresh.
Love lavender.
Okay, now you can see the bottom of the box, which is super cool.
Oh
Oh,
yeah.
You can and you will. And then she puts a little heart.
I kind of like the wash, like watercolor look with it.
Isn't that cool? She did that with like the spray inks, I think.
Mm-hmm.
This just layers and layers and layers of work. Like, I love it. It's my favorite.
that's really cool.
The texture on it is just
Mm-hmm.
yummy.
That's my favorite part about mixed media.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Mandy, you got to get back to doing that.
Now I kind of want to show my mixed media pieces.
You should.
Do
Let me switch
it.
the camera.
Do it.
Let me switch the camera back over.
So, like, definitely not on the berry side for sure. Definitely on the grungy side. So,
You can show your stuff while I'm putting my stuff back in my little box.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah. So like this is a vintage, actually antique book cover because it's from a book from the 1700s. And I put studs through it. Got the pen nib here. Got some clock gears. And these are just Tim Holtz like hands. And then I got a key that comes back here. And these are old tie clips that I actually pulled the clips off. This is just a Tim Holtz saying a watch face. Over here, this right here was paint skins I pulled off my brayer and used on there. And then all the texture paste was homemade texture paste. And then this just a little piece of coffee dye paper that had a little paint on it that I found. I'm just like, that could be fun. And then there's this one that I consider its brother. This I made second. And this is the back cover of the same book. And then I used old nails here. I twisted resistors on the nails. And this is a cloth covered shank button that I just cut the shank off and I glued it on there.
Wow.
An old dip pen. Did some stenciling back there. This is an old optician's lens. And I have it so I can pivot on here.
Oh wow.
And then like all these are fully dimensional and everything.
Mandy says she loves it. She loves grunge.
Mm-hmm. And then there's that there. And this is a chain I rusted. I got a rusting recipe from a friend, and like I just redid the links so like it was double here and then singles all the way down. But yeah. No, so this was a fun project. I'm working on another one, but it's I literally save everything. My favorite paper towels I use. See, I haven't yet used my cleanup paper towels yet. I keep them, but I haven't used any of them yet. And then I'm working on another one over here. Nothing's adhered yet. I'm still muddling through it. Okay, so this is another potential one I'm working on.
Ooh, I like that one. I like the blues.
Nice, yeah.
Mm-hmm. So this one's set. So this one's staying here. This cover, I'm not sure exact. Like initially, how I had it set up was it was going to be up here. And then these guys were going to be right here. And this guy was going to be, oh, if I can get it right. Right here. Or something like that. Like, once I get it in place, it'll stay. But like, it'll be something like that. And then I'm still debating on what I'm going to put here. I actually have, where is it? It's right here.
I like the movable parts on it. That's pretty cool.
So this guy, I was going to stick in here. And then this I was going to put there, but I feel like I want to put something else on that, but I'm not sure what as of yet.
Are you able to see what Mandy's saying to you, or do you need me to read it to you?
Let's see. I've made the paper towels the texture is.
She's really digging your stuff.
Yeah, go with the collage medium. I don't have Tim Holtz collage medium. I have been using gel medium for the most part, or matte medium. Yeah, and then I'm thinking about putting this on somewhere. I haven't decided where yet. I don't think it's going to go there, but like I said, I'm still like fussing about with this. I'm not sure exactly where everything's going to be permanently set yet. But yeah, that's my current work I'm dealing with.
Well, I can't wait to see what you do with those resistors.
Oh,
Yeah.
Transistors, resistor, what are they called?
the
They look like
electronic tubes.
old-fashioned radio parts or something.
Yeah, the electronic tubes. Yeah,
Yes.
that's going to be fun. I already have some ideas with it, but like I think what I'm going to have to do, or well, not have to do, but like one of my ideas. So like all those were built off of these like wood panels. They come as a set of like 4 or 5 at Hobby Lobby. But I'm thinking what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to use the backside, which is this open side, and build off of that, and then like build like a scene or something with it. I saw, shoot, whose channel was it on? Do any of you guys know who Mike Deacon is
Mm-mm.
on YouTube?
Nope.
His partner does some like steampunk stuff, and he had a bunch of like various sizes of the electronic tubes, and he figured out a way to put like LED lights underneath it, so like they still glowed without actually attaching them to anything.
Wow.
So I want to try to figure that out with using them on stuff like this.
So it made them look like they were lighting up, but
Yeah.
oh, cool.
Yeah. So yeah, so I'm gonna have so much fun trying to. Ooh, just had an idea because I got like some of these old spools. Maybe putting one on here, and then having like a light come through.
There you go.
Well, Mandy, maybe you should plan on doing a crafty night with us next month.
That
Give you
would
a
be
heads up
fun.
now. Come and craft with us next month. Because I'm going to try to do this like at least once a month. Because most of the things that I've been doing on YouTube, I'm like selling over on Margie's channel. And selling over on Deb's channel.
Mm-hmm.
So over here, I just have the gem show and crafting. So
See, I have a bunch of bullet casings too. Like originally, I was gonna make necklaces out of them, and I came up with different like design patterns for like layering them together, like tiered and everything. I haven't thought about using them in my mixed media yet. I should though. Oh,
So this
that's
is where-
great.
So there's where we're at with that pattern. So what I was going to say, this is just a really simple pattern and easy to do with the 2 on each side, and then this with the crisscross. I'm not actually going to finish that one off, but if you want to get creative with it, you can. Like, this is ruby and zoisite, so it's got that kind of pinky purpley color in the green.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same concept, but a little bit different design. So here's where you would do the crisscrossing, right?
But you're just adding more beads in the crisscross. Gotcha.
Yeah. And then I added some bead caps to the big beads.
That's fun. I love that. That'd be That's a fun bracelet. That would be a fun choker too.
Right? And then there's this one with the Amazonite and the banded agate. So basically, I just need to attach a chain to them.
Oh yeah, because it's basically done and ready to go.
Yep. And then I got, whoops, Craftland. Something fell behind me. I don't know. But this one's really pretty. It's
Ooh, kind of chocolatey and red. I love it.
yeah. The garnets are sparkly.
Ooh, sparkly.
And this is
Like a diamond.
Malaysia jade. So basically it's a dyed quartz. These little ones. The big one.
Oh,
So you can get creative with the technique. I just did it the simple way just to show tonight.
mm-hmm.
But I just did these yesterday and today. And I will probably sell them Friday.
Very nice.
And then I did this one in bigger beads, so you can do it however you like, you know? Make
It'd be a cute
whatever you like,
anklet too for in the summer.
right? And they're made with the soft flex, so they're not still. Look, see how they are just really flexible. You could just crumple them up
Yeah.
and it just goes right back. So but this one will be made into the sampler. I'm going to make that one into a choker just like this one is made into a choker. So this one, that's my purple girls and my pink and red girl. She likes that kind of stuff. Unless she wants, if she wants the garnet, but
Yeah, I think
I don't
as a choker, more people would be inclined to purchase. You know what I
you
mean?
think so?
Like, yeah.
Well,
Especially
I was
since
going to
summer is here.
sell
So,
them.
well,
I was going to sell them like this, and I would add a chain, whatever length chain, you know,
mm-hmm.
because I don't like making things that are just one size. Like,
Yeah.
I'm the
um,
same way. Like I like having a little extra length with
yeah, a
the
little
chain
variety, a little
with the
variety.
chain being open enough that you can like put the clasp on it wherever.
Yep.
I mean, I usually even offer like I usually try to sell local. That way, like I can tell them is like if it still ends up being like too long or too short for your liking, I have no problem making any adjustments for you at all. Like I like being able to being accommodating with that.
I'm getting craftier and craftier, Corinne and Mandy. It's like I don't know. I have like these dreams or something, and then I wake up and I'm like, okay, let's try this. It
I
started
wish
out really,
I
it
woke up
started
with
out really
creative
simple,
aspiration.
and it's getting a little bit craftier with it, more creative. I love it. Makes me happy.
Well, that's all that matters.
That's right.
Mandy says she's got a huge case that she's got a huge box of full of records that she got out of rummage,
Yeah.
and she'd love to be able to use them for cool projects.
I think that would be fun. Even if you like have one like broken and like use its parts for layering in a mixed media project. Oh my gosh. That'd be so fun. Just have a little shard like popping out of underneath something. Oh my gosh, that'd be so much fun.
You could even use the probably the broken pieces of records. Like, you know how people make a table and they use broken like sea glass or
Yeah,
tiles
Mm,
and make a
yeah.
yeah.
top for it? That'd be cool
Mosaic,
too.
yeah. Mosaic records.
Yeah.
That would be a fun thing to do. A record mosaic.
Mm-hmm.
I
With like
love that idea.
especially if they still have labels in the middle and use part of that, like
Yeah, where it's still kind of advertising who the artist was or
yeah,
Yeah.
the record or what that record album was.
be so cool.
I love that idea.
Yikes! Oh, can't even lift my leg.
So how's
Golly.
it? How's your project coming there, Margie?
Oh, just fine. If I stop spilling them everywhere.
Oh no.
Is that what I was hearing in the background?
Well, I
I
picked
thought
up
I
a
was
tray and
hearing
I don't know what I
tumbling
did.
everywhere.
I picked up a tray and I don't know, it tipped off of something and they just went everywhere. And normally I don't mind, I can clean it up, but when they go on my canvas, now it's a problem because they're stuck.
Oh
Oh.
my.
Gotta pick them off.
No.
So you have to pick them out of it. Oh my
Yes.
goodness. Yeah.
And make sure you get all of them because maybe you leave one in a wrong letter or whatever. It's not really that serious, but for me, yeah.
Yeah,
You
I
don't
bought a
even
bunch
notice.
of diamond art diamonds or whatever you properly call them
Right.
drills,
Yeah.
right?
Right.
I bought a bunch from Hobby Lobby when they clearanced all the colors. I
Oh,
don't do
wow.
diamond art at all, but like I could use it in like my crafts and everything.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
I got
I'm
like
trying to
2 whole
get.
trays of them.
Oh, good Lord. Yeah, I'm trying to get a collection of them because you can change up things like just because this says it's supposed to be this color, you can make it to your own color. You can change things.
Do
And
they
they
put
have,
the same do they put the same number on the beads for all diamond art?
there is a list, well, for most, there's a
Mm-hmm.
list. And I think it's like 447 colors that they have. But now they have AB colors. Um, so um, I have this right now. This is just my little starter, and it has like all these little jars. The numbers usually correspond pretty well. I have
Mm-hmm.
had in the past day or so, I've had at least two numbers that were two different colors. So something's not right there. Maybe it's the um, distributor who made the diamond art wasn't going off the color palette.
You see
Yeah.
what Mandy said, Margie?
Uh-uh. I
She
have
said, "You
some.
ladies are making me want to do my nails. Your nails are so pretty."
Uh-huh. Thank you. Yeah, I'm waiting for
I'm
mine
actually not talking about mine. Ain't nothing pretty about that.
to.
Oh, I got 2.5 trays. I forgot I had a whole another half a tray up here.
It never fails. Two of my nails on my right hand are broken. And that's when I'm inclined to just chop them all off because I have two of them that are down to the nub and it just looks weird.
Oh, wow.
Are
Yeah,
those all
I'm waiting for mine.
the what are they called again? The diamonds.
Oh,
What
the
are they
drill.
called,
Yeah,
Margie?
diamonds, whatever.
Drill.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
I
got
still
like
call them diamonds. Oh, wow.
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
See, I would
my.
want that just to have that.
Yep.
see
Right?
these will be so fun to use in my mixed media and stuff. Like just all the different colors.
Yeah, for sure.
So
I need
yeah.
a backsplash
So
with all of
you
those
got
colors.
got those while they were on clearance or something? Is that what you said?
Yep. So I got them all for 74 cents.
Oh, wow. Well, when I first started doing these, I'm like, okay, I'm done with the picture. What do I do with the rest of these? So at first I was just like, chuck them out, because
No.
I know I only did that with a couple of them, but um, then I'm like, no, there has to be something. And then I found out that number one, sometimes a picture will short you on the little diamonds, so you better
That's
have
what I hear happens from time to time too.
it.
Like they don't always give you all that you need, and I'm wondering if that's intentional. So you go back and buy the individuals.
I
Probably.
I don't know.
I would hope not, but like I guess that's smart marketing. It's deceiving, but it's smart marketing.
Yeah, exactly.
So when there's something on clearance, do you get an employee discount on top of that?
Oh yeah,
Nice.
we still get 15% off,
Oh
even if
no.
it's already 75 or 90% off.
You work at Hobby Lobby?
Yes,
Yes.
ma'am.
Oh
Oh my
wow.
goodness. I couldn't even.
The resounding oh,
I couldn't
all
even.
the way across the board.
You want me to just
Yeah.
sign my check now?
Yeah.
See,
You know what?
I spend most of my paycheck on YouTube live sales than I do at work anymore.
Really?
Well, because most of the things I want, like all this like fun older stuff, you
Yeah.
don't get this at a Hobby Lobby for heaven's
True.
sakes. Like you just don't. So
Yeah.
and this is the stuff I love working with. So like yes, while I do have a lot of stuff from Hobby Lobby, from clearance and all that, like I have a bunch of art supplies from them, but like most of what I like using for like collaging and mixed media and stuff like that, no, I have to go to antique stores. I have to go to YouTube lives. Like I
Okay.
have to go to estate sales to get.
Hmm. Yeah, it definitely makes sense.
Yeah.
I mean, because Hobby Lobby puts out a lot of stuff that is meant to look old, but
Yeah, but like like you can tell by the feel of it most of the
for
time.
sure. For
Do
sure.
you have your haul sitting close by, Casey?
My what?
Your haul that you just got?
Yeah.
Oh,
Should I
yeah.
show her?
Yeah, you show her. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
do
think
it.
that's cool stuff. Mandy's gonna love it too.
Oh yeah, she's gonna eat it up. Well, especially for the mixed media.
He's got these little vials from watchmakers that's got all kinds of parts in it. And stopwatch, not stopwatch, pocket watch. Pocket
Yeah,
watch.
old watch faces, like from pocket watches down to like actual wrist watches.
Don't think. Well,
Wow.
nice.
I just thought that those little vials were just really
Oh,
cool.
the vials were my favorite find.
I
Oh
thought
my
that was
gosh.
super cool.
And some of these vials still have a watchmaker's pieces in them.
Mandy said, "Stop!"
And you
So some of the vials were
know the
empty,
best?
but some of them have
Oops.
pieces in them, right?
Say what?
Some of the vials were empty, but some of them have pieces in them, right?
Yes, they still have some of the parts in them. So you want to know the best thing about like getting this haul here? I made a connection with the gal who was selling it, and I'm going to be getting potentially more dip pens, like the old fountain pens that you actually dipped in the ink. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
the
be
little
doing,
nibs.
Yeah, like here, like these guys. I'm going to be getting a variety of these now because I have a connection, and the lenses that go on the watches.
The watch faces.
Yeah, like these guys. So she's gonna hook me up with a bunch of those dip pins and a bunch of lenses.
I like that one watch that you had in there that had a little bit of the what did you call that? It's kind of rusty looking. It's really cool looking.
This guy here.
Yes,
Yes, this color. Like, oh my gosh.
they're so cool.
Mm-hmm. I wonder if this is the one that was ticking. Because this is the only one that's still together.
We had a bunch of watch pieces, and you hear
But
this
look at
tick
these little
ticking.
pins. Look how tiny that is. Like,
Those are so cool too.
I only have like, look at that by comparison to my pinky.
What
And
is
they
it?
open, right?
Oh yeah, they open. There's nothing in them, but they
Oh,
open.
But still cool. God, they're so cool.
Could you imagine like doing a tag and making this like a little coffin?
There you go.
That would be so fun. Or like putting like a small hinge on it and making it like a charm and having like a crystal or something inside.
Mandy, don't go. Mandy's like, okay, I'm leaving. I can't handle it. It's so dang cool.
Oh, the horror! Oh wait, but there's more. But there's more.
Like there's a lot more. Oh, that does not match. Come on.
This is the empty one.
What is going on?
So those are all still in their boxes, right? Oh my God. Yes, there's
What?
more, Mandy. There's more.
I got various sizes in these guys.
What are those originally for?
For like radio, television, and audio equipment.
Oh. So is it like a glass fuse?
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah. Those are cool.
When I first saw them, it took me back to my childhood and like my brother tearing apart a TV.
Mhm.
Nice.
Because I'm Gen X, you know.
Mhm.
Right?
We had to get up and change the channel.
Me too.
So like all these. Hi, I'm Andy. And I'm not this.
Boopity boop. What color do I want in here?
The right one.
I know, right?
Literally the one on your right, not the one on the left. The one on your right.
Or you're like,
Margie,
right,
Margie, are
left,
you
right.
able? Margie, are you able to? Let me see. Let me get my phone,
Whoa.
my other phone, so that I can add Mandy as a mod again because I had taken all my mods off.
Oh.
That way she can subscribe to Casey.
Yeah, like
Give me
Yeah,
just a second, Mandy.
I can't wait to play with these.
Hi, Star Girl.
Hi, Caroline.
Girl.
How are you? I
Uh,
haven't seen you in forever, sweetie.
Star
know,
Girl
right?
undecided at the moment. Like I have some interesting some interesting mixed media ideas like not dioramas. I'm trying to think of like little vignettes and stuff. I'm trying to think of to do with them. No, but I've been hunting for these types of things forever. And I
Hi,
just
Becky.
Hi,
happened
Becky.
to find these at a hey Becky. Just happened to find these at a local antique vintage flea market here in Lincoln called Winterfest. And
Denise's
the guy I
dad.
got these from, I had originally gotten it was either 1700s or 1800s German Bible. That
Hmm.
was probably like about 4 inches thick, and oh my gosh, the pages, the cover, gorgeous, and I got it for $20. Like anywhere else you get that, like you're paying at least 100.
Mhm.
And I talked to him just this last sale when I got those from him, and he was like, next year, if you plan on coming in, could you bring that Bible back by chance? I'll buy it back from you. I think he might have found a high value buyer. So I think he's trying to get more money on it than he got from me.
Mm.
Awesome, Caroline. I'm glad you did.
That's Margie talking to you, Caroline.
Yeah, she said she was looking for me.
Oh, did
She,
she?
yeah. Well, yeah. She saw that I was over here.
Nice. There, I put Casey's channel in. I also made you a moderator, Mandy, so you can just click on anybody and check them out.
Do, 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 do.
Denise said her dad used to work at Sylvania in the 50s, and he made those
Wow.
That would be
resistant.
fun.
Yeah. Oh, she says she has some he made. That's awesome.
You have some? Oh my gosh, that's fantastic.
Oh, she keeps everything. Denise has everything.
You should go look in Denise's attic.
Oh God, yes.
Thank you, Mandy. So when are we doing this whole shopping spree at Mandy's or at whose was it?
Denise.
Denise.
Denise's, yeah.
Denise's. When are we going shopping at Denise's? Mandy and I will take a road trip.
She's not that far from you, Casey. She lives in
Oh,
Iowa.
oh,
Hmm.
okay. So
I guarantee
if
you,
you come
Denise has.
home and your attic is empty, it wasn't me. Yeah, I'm in Nebraska, so I'm just a hop, skip, and a jump. Maybe a little bit more than that, but
And Mandy's in Indiana.
I've never been to Indiana.
That's not that great.
It's not great.
No, but
It's
you
not
guys
that
are
well.
kind of up in
I
that little
can't say
cluster of
that. It's
states
just
up.
not. It's not that great to drive through. I should say.
You
It's
guys are
like
all up there in that little cluster of states there, so it's not too far. I mean, like I'm way down here in Arizona. That would be a really long road trip.
uh,
But
I'm in
for them, it would
Tennessee.
just be.
I'm like right at the top of Tennessee, like Tennessee,
I
Kentucky
know
area.
that tornado just barely missed you.
Mm-hmm.
I was so worried about you. Like I was like, oh my god, I hope Patty Lynn is okay because
Yeah,
it was in your town, and I was like, oh my god.
yeah, and the sirens didn't go off. Well, they did eventually, and it's funny because I'm in Clarksville, which is right outside of well, we're like 30 minutes out of Nashville. Um, so we're Clarksville has Fort Campbell military base, army base. Like 90% of people here are military or retired military, and the base is right here by our backyard, and we didn't hear the sirens on post either. So And my husband was asleep. You couldn't wake him up to save your life once he's asleep because he works
Literally.
nights. Yeah, like he would just be like sleepwalking if you drug him somewhere. He just you could do anything you wanted to him when he was asleep. He wouldn't even know.
Oh no, that sounds
Oh
like
yeah,
trouble.
like ooh, I know what I'm doing tonight. I'm just kidding.
Uh,
But yeah, it was. There were complete neighborhoods that were taken out and like new construction homes. Like it was
oof.
unbelievable.
Denise. Do you know how to drop your channel? Or Mandy, can you drop Denise's channel so that Casey
Denise.
can go over and check out Denise's attic?
Yeah.
And then I can just message Denise. You can send this to me. This to me. It'd be much appreciated. I'd love you forever.
Yeah,
Hey,
she sells over on Margie's channel and
Oh, okay.
a few other channels. So if you could also drop Margie, I don't know if Margie's still up there in the chat.
Oh, great. So
She's
that will make a dozen channels I'm shopping on now.
Yeah, I
Like,
guarantee Denise has some awesome stuff
Yes,
that you
she
could do.
does.
Denise has all the old stuff,
Yep.
all the
Denise,
good,
yeah, Denise has all the vintage stuff, and
like
she has ephemera too. So,
all the
ooh,
good stuff.
she
that'll be.
says that she has a video. She just filmed her mom's attic,
What?
but she doesn't have it up yet. So, but you can go to the channel and check out her attic. She's got a lot of jack-o'-lanterns. Oh my god!
No doubt.
Bunch of jack-o'-lanterns. Well, you should just send those to Tim Holtz. Tim Holtz loves his vintage, like antique, like Halloween decor. Have you seen his walkthrough for his Halloween
Margie, are
decor
you
at
able
his
to?
place?
Margie, are you able to type in chat?
Yep.
Type in
Yeah.
chat. So when Mandy will share your channel and
Oh, okay.
Aluminum trees. That sounds like that would hurt. Where
she said she
is?
found a 7-foot aluminum tree.
What?
Yeah. Yes. There we go.
So is that her house or her mom's house?
The attic video that she currently has is up in her attic,
Blow mold.
but she said she filmed up in her mom's attic. She still needs to upload that video.
Ooh.
I'm gonna watch and be like, wait, go back. What was that? What was that?
Right?
We did.
Whatever that was, I want that one.
Me and Margie, we were talking on the phone and we were watching
Yep.
Denise's video at the same time and talking about it. Like, oh, look at that.
Yep.
That's great.
Thanks, Mandy.
Thank you, dear.
Oh,
There's Patty Paws. I was wondering if she was still here.
Can you open
the,
this?
the chat got full of blues.
Singer,
Did you fall asleep?
singer featherweights.
Did you fall asleep?
My husband I came out to the family room and he looks like he fell asleep. I'm like, did you fall asleep?
No.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
Patty, that Spirit Seeker, that's Mandy. Mandy, meet Patty Paws.
Oh, that is nice.
Oh, did we lose? Oh.
No, we're all still here, but Margie's kind of, or no, it's Patty. Patty's kind of blacked out.
Oh, I'm walking through the house. I just put
She's
my
walking through the
finger
house.
over the camera so you don't see my
She does.
feet.
She doesn't want us to see her attic.
Oh, I don't have an attic.
I'm just
I
kidding.
do have something cool you can see. You want to see?
No, not your tunas. Please don't.
Nah, it's nothing like that. That's the next live. Oh wait, okay, ready? Oh, I didn't close the door.
Uh-oh. Is it a bar?
No, it's my
Ooh.
motorcycle.
I just saw the stools. I thought you were showing us the bar. I'm just like,
Oh
are you
no,
whipping up cocktails for us?
no. This
Yum.
one's mine, and that one's my husband.
Oh,
Oh
Nice.
my
nice.
goodness.
That's what I was doing for 3-4 hours yesterday. I was riding this thing. No, my arms hurt. There was guys that we went to a meetup, and there were guys that were like 25 that were there. They're like, oh, I just get so sore. I'm like, I'm 53 and I can do it, and you're already.
Hmm. Stop whining.
Yeah. And they're active duty military too.
Wow.
Like, how are you tired? I was tired. I just don't admit it.
Yeah, I miss Mandy's craftathons because they were marathons for sure.
There was one lady I used to watch, and I
I
don't
like
remember.
you had to work at a fast pace to do things.
Are you eating because you're hungry or you're bored? We ate like 75 times today.
Yes.
Both of it. All of
Yes
it.
and yes.
Yes.
Yes, yes, and why not?
And you know
We
what?
have food, don't we? Why not eat it?
Mandy does all her crafting standing up.
Mm-mm.
So she has
See,
her.
I can't do that.
I don't know how
I
she did.
stand up all day at work. I'm not standing up while I'm at home trying to be content. I use all my content standing energy at work. I
Yeah.
have no more when I get home.
Right, it's all gone.
I'm laughing at Mandy's comment. She's like, 12 episodes in one series equals one project.
Mhm.
Because of all the layers. That's how mixed media is. You got to wait for this to dry and wait for that to dry.
Yes, and
Wow.
you can't always use a heat tool to do it either.
I
Like,
don't think
it's
I have
not
the
a thing
patience for
for a
that.
lot of it.
Like, I want
That's
it to
one
be
thing
done
that sucks.
now.
Oh, so now you can
Well,
stand and
that's one
sit.
thing that like you can.
What, Casey?
That's one thing like I learned from. That's one thing I learned. Who was that I watched the other day? It's best to have like more than one mixed media project going at once. So like as you go, like one can dry while you're working on the next one, and then keep moving on and on and on.
Yeah, that's what she was kind of doing with the boxes. Is she was working on 2 boxes that I was purchasing from her for gifts, and then she was working on mine, and then she was also working on hers. So she had like 4 boxes going at once, but she would be working on one
Mm-hmm.
and then another one. So we'd get the base all
And then just
done.
rotating through.
Yeah. It was fun. I liked it because she would let me participate and choose what I wanted on the boxes. It was
So
cool.
sweet.
Oh, that's fun.
Fun.
Yeah, before I had these, I would get like wire would cut my nails like up the nail, and that is so painful. But with these, I can work the wire, like in my wire wrapping. And it's just so much better than having my actual nails, because that hurts when you get a nail cut up the middle.
Oh,
Oh yeah, because it basically hacksaws it.
It's very painful.
lapidary March. I see it now.
Oh my goodness.
Big old $1,000, thousands of dollars in machinery sitting out at the curb.
You see what Mandy said? She's like, it was 100% custom. Michelle gave orders in the chat and watched me make it come to life on the screen. It was so fun. It was. I loved it. She would take my input, and then she would put her twists on it. Like, I was like, oh, we need this, or we need that, we need a fairy, we need this, we need that. And she would come up with it. And it was like she would dig through all her supplies and we would find the right thing and she would pose it up on the thing. And it was like, yeah, that. I don't know if anybody saw that earlier, but this is one of the things that Mandy did. This is what she's talking about. Like the bubble and this is so layered. Like it's so many different layers. But each little thing, like create the world you want, I picked that. And then the create inside, and then the gothic fairy, I picked her. All of it. Each little piece.
Where are my beads?
I like that it has a key and a lock. And then some, this is all, you can feel it. Like it's so
It's
textured.
raised.
Yes.
Yep.
This is gesso. She used a stencil with these like numbers and then over here, it was a different stencil. Like, yes, it's all raised.
Mandy, did you stencil through with modeling paste?
And then this piece she glued on top. So this is layered. And of course, it's my favorite color.
God, I must be tired. I'm being really clumsy tonight.
Don't be clumsy.
I never dropped this much.
Maybe
But I don't
just-
usually work in here either.
She said some of the gears are cereal box cardboard.
Nice.
She's a recycler, man. Recycles, upcycles. Nothing gets wasted.
Awesome.
With generic gelatos. Oh, okay.
We waste nothing.
We try
Right.
to waste nothing. If we waste it, it's the dog's fault.
My mom is the queen of no waste. Like if you peel an apple, don't throw that peeling away. I'll eat it.
What is that?
He's drawing something.
Blow dry.
Oh, okay.
So what happened?
I was just
What's-
wondering what that was.
Oh, it's just my embossing gun. I'm
Gotcha.
embossing my gears here, but I'm using embossing glaze instead of embossing powder because I don't have this color in embossing powder. So I might have to do another layer over this because embossing glaze is translucent, so you can see through it.
Okay.
So I probably should have inked them up first, let it dry, and then went back over it. But it's too late for that now.
So Karan, I don't know if you can hear me over the dryer, but this one is the base is 6 inches. So I don't know how small your goddaughter's wrist is, but I do have more of these beads, the Amazonite, and I do have more of these too. So I could always make a smaller one if she needs a smaller one. Let me know. Because after I add the findings on it, so this alone is 6 inches. And after I add the findings, it'd probably be about a 7-inch bracelet. If that's fine, that's fine. If she needs a smaller one, let me know. But I left these open so that if someone needed a larger one, and I have the smaller ones too, or I can make smaller ones. So
Yeah, I try to use my scraps too, Mandy, if I can. But otherwise, yeah, I'm typically always making more scraps.
these are all mermaid beads, so I don't know which ones you're talking about. Let me see. The blue one is 5 inches, so it'd be about 6 inches. The pink and purple one is 4 inches, so it'll be about 5 inches. The chokers, I would have to make her. Well, this one, yeah, I would have to make her a choker. I could take this off of here and extend it. I haven't tied this one down yet.
Oh, I dropped it.
Or this could be made into a choker.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's the wrong lid.
But if I added chain to it, hang on, let me see what I'm talking about. So see how this one, let me see what I'm talking about. That sounds funny. So see how this one is the purple agates made into a choker for Leilani. Just added some chain to it. If we added some chain to this could be a choker. Find out what her measurements are. We'll just make that one into a choker if that's one you want. Only if it's not too much money, or only if it's not too much work. It's not too much work to add chain. Because I've already got the findings on there. I just put the jump rings through there, add the chain, and add a clasp. But this one would be an $18 one. I was thinking of like doing the longer ones as 18 and then maybe these ones as 15 but the garnet is definitely going to be 18.
Definitely.
Because that's a lot of garnets.
Mm-hmm.
Even though they're little.
It is a lot of them.
We can talk about it, Corinne. It's not too much work.
Let's see, how many do I have? Nine and 9. Well, pooh.
Pooh.
I don't know if she's talking about the blue one or if she was talking about this. I don't know.
Ooh, these purple ones. No.
See, for a choker, I would make it just a little bit longer, like the pink one is longer. See how much shorter that one is? But I do have more of those seeds. Not the Amazonite. Okie dokie. We'll work it out, Corinne. You got my number. Okay, so the blue mermaid.
Red. Why do I have red?
Still with us, Margie?
I am.
Okay. I haven't heard you for a while.
My mind's working right now. This is my sit back and think time.
Yep. Yep.
Uh-huh.
Get in there. Only bad part of my craft room is, well, my entire house is carpet. Because when I drop beads, just finding them.
Yep. That's how it was before I changed my office to this room. All carpets. I couldn't find anything once it fell. It was the vacuums.
And our house isn't even that old. It's only 10 years old. Why it's all carpet, I do not know.
Well, Margie, I figured out what I can do with the tourmalines. Remember?
The terminal. Oh yeah. What are you gonna do?
Something like this.
Okay. Yeah.
I
I
love
think
those
that looks
beads.
really pretty.
Ooh.
Well, I was kicking myself in the butt for buying these.
Man, you knew
Yeah.
they'd come into play somewhere,
Over the window.
Well, the guy
right?
was supposed to give me a deal for buying 2 strands, and he
I
didn't. He
know.
swindled me. Oh my god.
Fired.
He's fired. Yes. Because literally they were $30 a strand, and he said, "I give you 2 for 50, okay?" And
Wow.
I said, "Yeah, okay." And after I got home, I was like, "Wait a second."
Not today.
I added it up. I was like, because I had this this whole bag full of stuff that I bought from him, and I added it all up, and I was like, that's not adding up right.
His math wasn't mathing, was it?
No, it was $10 more than what it was supposed to be. But you know, when you're there at the gem show, you get a little spacey.
Oh yeah.
Like I can't help but get spacey from all the crystals and stuff that are there. It's like you just go out of your body or something. I don't know. It's
I can
weird.
imagine.
I would definitely go to one of those.
Mandy said that she bought a mini handheld vacuum, and it's awesome. If she drops tiny stuff, it finds it. And then we have one of those. It's like a little dust buster thing, and it's got a little cup, so
Yeah.
you just see what's in the cup.
Yeah, they say that's great for these kind of things too.
Yeah,
They say to put a stocking over the end of it,
yeah.
and it'll pick them up real super easy.
I do have a wagon, man, but I don't use it anymore. We used to use it when the twins are 13, but when the twins were little, we had them in the wagon, hauling that wagon around.
Mm,
It was nice because I didn't have to carry anything. Roger would just haul the wagon. So Mandy says hers has a screen inside so it doesn't go through anything to get lost.
oh, sweet. Okay.
Well, most of them now have that filter and that.
Right, Caroline? She's like, it's so easy to get distracted at beading gem shows. And you know what? They don't, unless you ask for it. And there was one thing that I asked him to write down for me because I got a few stones that I couldn't understand what he was saying. And I asked him to write it down for me. He didn't write it down for me.
Yeah.
But I was on my way out and I was looking for Roger, and it was one of the last places I went at the GIGN show. Like, I should have known better. Usually I'm really diligent on writing it down myself. Like, even if they won't write it down for me, I'll write it down.
Right.
I should have asked them for a receipt too. But sometimes, you know, at the shows, you pay cash. And that's that.
Yep.
Everybody's cash or just some of them?
Most of them. I mean, a lot of them do. The larger vendors take a card.
Mm-hmm.
See, you have to understand that they're pop-up tent. You know, like it's like some of the larger tents and the larger businesses, the vendors that are larger businesses, they have registers and whatnot. But for the most part, they just have a cash box and it's cash.
Cash money.
Plus, they don't have to write it off on taxes if they don't want to.
Well, it's most of it's wholesale. So,
What happens in Arizona stays in Arizona.
Depends on what it is.
When you buy wholesale, you're not paying taxes. So, when they sell wholesale, they're not collecting taxes. So that's just the way it works with the bead and jewelry industry, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Wholesale means wholesale. It's not retail. You know what I'm saying? Retail, you charge tax. So some of the vendors that are wholesale vendors, if you don't have a business or a tax ID, you do pay tax. They will charge you tax. And then they will write you up a receipt if you ask for it. But for the most part, it's wholesale.
Caroline says they give better deals with cash. Yeah, I would imagine.
Usually.
Yeah, and you have what is that called?
People love cash. Oh, it's cold in here.
You have haggling power
Yeah.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
if you buy more. Like so you like I thought I was getting a deal with that because I was like, no, I'm not gonna spend $30 for that strand.
Yes, you
Because
did.
because
Oh,
it's
yeah.
tiny. I know I did. Shush. Because the beads were so tiny, but they're tourmaline. So, but I wish I would have gotten more pinks on the strand. Most of them were black. That's where I'm kicking myself. It's like most of them were black tourmaline, a few greens, a few pinks. I thought, well, 2 for $50, I can do that. Because at first he's like, you like the tourmaline, and I'm like, yeah, I like the tourmaline, but I only like the pink ones and the green
Right.
ones. And he's like, I'll give you 2 for $50. And I was like, oh, okay, I'll do that. But I had gotten so many other strands that I wasn't paying attention. I wasn't adding them up in my head like I usually do. And didn't realize that he overcharged me $10. So they were $30.
Hmm.
Sucker. I'm a sucker.
Well.
I felt like a sucker. But there's not much you can do about it after you've already driven 45 minutes home.
That's right.
You can't go back and say, hey, you said, because he didn't write me a receipt.
Hmm.
It's not like I went to Walmart,
Right.
I
Well,
saw,
hey, Kasha.
hey, Tasha, how you doing?
I am not loving that.
Now that Tasha, she's a master wire weaver.
Hi, Tasha.
That lady can weave some wire.
Really?
Yes.
That's impressive. I was watching that for a while. Good just to do the simple wraps.
Yeah, my simple wire wraps are nothing compared to her wire weaving.
Yeah.
Her stuff is beautiful.
I made some of those wire beaded trees.
Oh wow.
They kind of
Oh,
look like a bonsai tree, kind of.
the gem trees, yeah.
Oh, I've seen those. Those are really cool.
Yeah. Talk about something that hurts your hand off after a while. Good Lord. But it's hard to find the right wire. Like most of them are too thick, and I mean, if you have a clump of them together, try twisting that by hand.
Yeah, you have to use probably like a 26 gauge, 28 gauge or something to get them all tiny wires. I actually have some computer wire that's silver that I in there from somebody that at the gym show. Like I was looking for wire, some silver wire. And he's like, all I got is some old computer wire that's silver. You want to buy that? I was like, sure. That's it's some tiny wire. But it's all bundled together.
Yeah. Because even at the like Hobby Lobby or Michael's, they don't have it in bulk. You know what I mean?
Not really. Just on
No.
the.
So you have to buy 400 little spools. And you gotta figure out how to get all the little seed beads on and twist them to make them look like little leaves. It's fun though. I think the biggest challenging it is find something to mount it on that will hold it.
A rock.
Yeah, but you gotta make your end wires long enough to wrap it around, and then you don't
Yeah.
really want that to show, and then
They sell those fairly cheap at the gem show.
yeah,
And all the work that you do making one is just like,
I know.
I could have bought that for like $5 or whatever. I don't know how much they are now, but it's like, seriously.
I want to make like a big, huge one.
I
Oops.
have a huge one. Lisa found it for me, and it's huge. But it looks like the way they did the wires, like maybe the base, which is jade, it looks like maybe the base was sitting in a basket or something, because the wires
Mhm.
are exposed on the bottom, so it won't stand upright um, until I figure out how to reset it. But that one's huge. It's got like like plums on them. They are the size of plums.
Oh,
Well,
you're talking about that tree that she got that one day?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, she sent me a picture of it.
The
Like
the stones, the oh
the
okay,
jade,
yeah.
the jade tree, right?
That thing was like $50. Yeah, it was massive. I just haven't gotten around to figure out how I want to set it. I've got a bunch of little one, well, smaller ones, but that one I've never seen one that large. Now I know I
yeah.
must be tired because this is like the third time I've dumped a tray of these damn things.
Did you drop it again?
I did. I'm
Oh,
never
I
that
think it's
friendly with
bedtime.
them. Oh, I know. 3:30 comes way too early.
I haven't purchased any of that. That's the only thing I haven't tried yet are the diamond art. Because I know exactly what I would do. I would get 10 of them and I would spend more money and time organizing all of it than I would doing it. Because
Well,
I'm
you
a
know, the
like
organizing,
organized freak.
yeah. No, I've got mine organized pretty well. And that was after I realized that, the colors are they kind of run the same. And so I've got it organized real well, and basically I don't take all. I've got diamond art. Oh my god, I've got diamond art.
Hmm.
So I've got a couple of people that have come to me and asked me, do I have specific kind of pictures? So
Yeah.
I keep it on hand just for that reason. But then I've got my own pieces, and you've got some people. I was watching some videos today. Some people will literally take them out, take all the drills out, and put them in containers before they even consider doing. They'll have multiple canvases out.
So that's what I would do.
Yeah, no, I think I would get a little because some of them are not the same.
Yeah.
I thought I heard somebody beep in.
No, Patty somehow bleeped out for a second.
Oh, did she?
Oh, I
Yeah,
saw it flash, but I
Yeah,
didn't know what the heck happened.
yeah, you
yeah.
bleeped
Yeah,
out.
Her screen went black for a moment.
your internet went bloop,
Oh, cool.
Da-doom.
but you're still here.
Wah,
You are,
wah.
you
Love
are
that for
still,
me
here.
400 times a day. Holy
Nope.
moly, does my back hurt?
I forgot to put Corinne's bracelet in her package on
Uh-uh.
on the last craft along. I made a tiny bracelet, and she's got a tiny wrist, so I will put it in the next package, Corinne. Corinne has a new baby pygmy goat.
Oh,
Cute.
He's so stinking cute. His name is Simon Peter.
That's cute.
He's adorable. Corinne has a zoo.
Corinne
Literally.
has
I don't know if she's still in the chat. She can tell us how many. I lose track of how many she's got. She's got several dogs, several cats, some birds, some chickens. I don't know. She used to have a duck.
I always wanted a duck named Chuck.
A duck named Chuck.
Oh,
What the duck, Chuck?
I have a fish named.
What
I
the
have one
duck?
of those. What are they? The Chinese fighting, whatever they're
oh
called.
yeah,
His name is Harvey.
cute.
The weirdest name ever. I'm like, oh Harvey. Last time we went out of town, I took him with. I put him back in the little Tupperware thing that they sell him at the pet store.
Right.
Put him in it, and he sat right in the cup holder in the truck.
Here you go.
Well, I was gonna be gone for 5 days. You can't leave Harvey. My husband thinks I'm a kook.
Aren't we
The
all?
best of us are.
Right.
I was like, aren't we all? We have to be to have so many so many beads. Oh my god.
Oh, I didn't even check.
She's going somewhere with this, I promise, guys.
I know.
Well, like I have
She's getting there. She's just
A little
buffering.
self-control there.
many beads, so many bindings, so much wire, so many I used to have a bunch of crafting stuff, but I sold a lot of it off. So it's like
I did too.
I had to hone my craft to jewelry making, sun catchers, and the like. You know, I
Mm.
Well, if I look to my left, I've got
Uh-oh.
soap making supplies. If I
Ooh.
look to my right, I've got candle making supplies. I've
Well,
got
that's kind of the
jewelry making.
same.
Yeah, kinda. I've got every kind of glitter you could imagine. I was gonna make these.
Did you
Oh,
say glitter?
Yeah.
glitter! Oh my goodness!
You can keep that over there. I don't want none of that over
Yeah.
here. Keep
It
that.
was a project me and my
Keep
daughter were
that.
gonna do.
It's the forever gift.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
It's
giving.
a crafting STD is what it is.
Oh man.
We did that to someone I used to work in an auto shop, and we
Butterfly.
poured a bunch of it in their dash vents.
Oh no.
Oh
So when they
Oh
no!
turned,
no!
it was fine. They didn't care. It was a junk car anyway. It was hilarious. Like, are you kidding me right now? Nope.
Well, you know,
Look
for
at
my
your
mom and
face in the
dad,
mirror.
for my mom and dad's
Yeah.
40th anniversary, I filled, oh my god, 1,000,000 balloons with confetti, and so every time a balloon got stepped on, this confetti went everywhere. She said she still found that damn confetti in her carpet like 10 years later
Yeah.
when she got her
Yeah.
carpet.
That's great.
So, Mandy, are you emerald or pearl? I can't remember. I know that she's a Gemini, but I think she's a May Gemini.
I'm a March Aries.
I don't know where it cuts off. I'm a May
I,
Taurus.
Anywhere's from the 19th to the 22nd. Like Margie, she's right on the cusp of Virgo and Leo.
Yeah.
I think Aries ends in like, what is it, like April 12th or something like that?
No.
Is it? No? Is it earlier?
No. 19th.
19th further. Okay. I knew it
Yeah,
was a teen. I was close.
Close.
Close, but no cigar.
I just know that April 20th is the first day of Taurus, just because I got married on that day. So.
Oh, gotcha.
Oh, you're June 22nd. So you're on the cusp of Cancer and Gemini. I wasn't sure if it was the other way. So she is June. So she's Pearl. And guess what? I do have pearls.
Yeah, shiznit.
I got real pearls. I got glass pearls. I've actually got some really pretty glass
Whoa.
pearls.
Has anybody heard anything more about so only because I think of this because you work at Hobby Lobby, so we have Chick-fil-A here. I don't know if you guys have them.
Yeah, we
There's,
have one
I
basically
think
just down the street.
it's like New York or something. They're trying to make them stay open on Sundays. Like, how are you even gonna?
They can't do that.
Because
No,
Hobby
they can't.
Lobbies are closed
They've
on
been
Sundays.
closed on Sundays forever, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, like it's a religious freedom.
Yeah.
Like
Yes.
Yeah.
they can't.
Yeah.
They legally cannot make them do that.
Mandy's like pearl or no, you're not getting any alexandrite because that stuff is expensive. Oh my god. She's like,
But
oh,
like Hobby
or
Lobby fought that for years because like there was a bunch
moonstone.
of places that wanted to make Hobby Lobby like stay open on Sundays or whatever. Because Hobby Lobby didn't always used to be closed on Sundays.
Oh wow.
I
Ours
learned
is.
that from a coworker who's like been with the company for a while.
Ours here in
They had
Tennessee
to
is closed
fight
on
for
Sunday.
that. Say
Look at
what?
Casey, he's wearing tie-dye too. Oh no, that's Patty.
I'm not
What?
wearing tie dye. I don't wear tie.
No, when Patty blooped out, she switched positions. It's Patty.
Oh, right here.
I don't have my glasses on. Sorry.
Oh, I just showed my arm. I have a tie-dye sweatshirt on.
Yep.
Yeah, but
Which,
I think that's bogus like that. Like they
Yeah.
would try to put that over them to be like, no, you have to be open on Sundays. No, you don't.
How can you tell a business when they have
It's
to
our
open?
religious
No.
freedom. It's our business freedom to
yeah.
not.
Now,
Like
if they post to the public, hey, we're open Monday through Saturday, 8 to whatever, then you have to honor that unless you change it in your whatever. But they can't tell you what days you have to be open.
yeah.
Because the Hobby Lobby here is closed on Sundays also.
Oh yeah.
All Hobby Lobbies are closed on
Yeah.
They
Sunday.
all are? Okay.
Yeah, it's literally a family thing. Like Hobby Lobby is originally some branch of Christian like based. So
How
like so they wanted people to be able to have one designated day like that is like mandatory across the board that is
Yep.
their family or religious respective day.
Yeah.
Now is Chick-fil-A and Hobby Lobby associated?
No.
Really? Okay. Because up here in Washington, which is the first time I've seen either of them, I've heard of Hobby Lobby before, but in California, we didn't have them where I lived. But when I moved up here to Washington, every time you see a Hobby Lobby, there's a Chick-fil-A real close by. and they're both closed on Sundays for that same reason.
No, they both have a religious basis for their hours,
Right.
but they're, as far as I know, they're not affiliated with each other.
Okay.
So Mandy,
Yeah,
I just thought of something that could work for you, and it would be pretty. It's not officially your birthstone, but it's opalite.
Oh, I love opalite.
I think Tasha's right. I think they're a Mormon or Seventh Day Adventist is a Chick-fil-A.
Oh, okay.
But I've got those coin-shaped ones, and I also have some round faceted ones that are small like that.
What time is it, guys?
About time to go.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, because it's definitely time for me to go to bed.
Yeah,
I
it's
gotta get up early.
this is our longest one. The other ones were under 2 hours. This one's a little over 2 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a couple more rows and then I'm gonna go get the kids some pizza.
Ooh, pizza.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got enchiladas waiting on me too.
Mm-mm.
This is how
Yes.
my claws went.
So
You
we'll
came
go
home
with
early tonight, huh?
we'll collaborate, Mandy, and we'll make it personal for you. We can use some opalite.
Oh, what did I do? 38:28.
Boop, 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 boop.
So if everybody is ready to go, get to bed, whatever. I thank you all for coming and joining me. I'm so happy to have you join me, Patty Lynn and Casey and Margie.
Hey, that's been nice.
Thanks for inviting
Yeah.
us.
Yeah, thank you.
I'm so glad you guys came because it's no fun sitting here doing it by myself, you know.
Yeah, a true story.
Aw, somebody's giving me hearts. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I definitely was not expecting another craft along. I'm just like, oh, I love this. This is a wonderful surprise. Because I did a crafting chat just a couple hours before. So I'm just like, oh, wow, 2 in one night. Score.
Well, I'm glad you were able to come.
Yeah, it was fun.
And you had some cool stuff, and then you have to check out Denise's attic.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
I want to check out Denise's attic.
For putting them in line.
We also watched Denise snow blowing her snow, like
Right?
blowing her snow and shoveling snow. That was interesting too. Until she walked on the snow, and then that's kind of annoying for me because I don't like that sound.
Oh, oh,
But
the sound.
the
Well, for me, it was annoying
Just-
when she's working her butt off and out there, and that guy in the truck that could have done it.
I
in 5
know,
minutes
right?
just drove on by.
I'm so glad you came over too, Mandy. Keep in touch. You have to like email me. My email's up there, and I'll send you my phone number. You can text me or call me, and we can work something out. Haven't seen much of Mandy. Oh, look, she put everybody's channel in. She got Denise's, Margie's, Casey's.
You.
Look
If you
at
type
you
in
go.
if you type in the chat, Patty Lynn, we could put your channel up there too.
Do I know how to do that?
I don't know.
I don't know,
You have
dude.
to have another
Right.
device. Do you have
Probably.
another device?
Yeah, but I don't have them near me. Anywho,
What's your full YouTube name? It's Patty Lynn.
her wings, Patty Lynn.
Her wings, Patty Lynn. Let me see if I can find it, and I'll put it in the chat.
I don't remember last time I posted anything in there.
I have to turn my other device on. Give me a second. Thanks so much, Mandy.
Oh,
I don't know where
yikes.
I don't know where Becky went. She came in and she said hi, and then she disappeared, or maybe she's hanging out. I don't know.
Becky.
Just hovering in the clouds, lurking.
She might be.
Boop, ba-doop, ba-doop, boop, boop.
Oh, Mandy found it. She said she did.
You found her wings, Patty Lynn? Look at that. She's got it.
Oh,
Go,
there it
Mandy,
is.
go.
Yeah, I can see the comments, but I can't type anything.
Yeah, sometimes it does that. When I'm on Deb's channel, I can't either. I have to go into YouTube to do it.
Right. Only the host or somebody that has permissions can type in the chat on the StreamYard.
Oh, gotcha.
So you and Lisa can do it on each other's because you have each other's permissions.
Right, right.
You wasn't named top model for nothing, I know, right? She's excellent.
Top mod for nothing.
I've missed you, Mandy. I don't get around much out there in the YouTube world. Every once in a while I'll watch something that you've posted, but a lot of times it's depressing. Because she covers a lot of missing children, and it's just
I was
sad. It's
gonna
really
say that's literally all I watch is
Yeah.
like grizzly true crime, like all of these missing kids, and oh, I can't even
Misery
make.
Machine.
Um,
You gotta check out
no,
Misery Machine.
yeah.
That one's it's a I don't know if it's a brother and sister, a girlfriend and boyfriend that do it, but it's pretty good.
Are they younger?
I'm too sensitive, so it's really hard for me.
Yeah.
Well, there's a new one, a 3-year-old in Wisconsin Dells. I cannot,
Oh,
like, what is happening?
well,
Well, the ones that
And
this Misery Machine, the ones that the Misery Machine cover is usually the parents did something to them.
yeah.
It's awful.
Well, it's just always there was signs for years and years, and CPS is involved, and nobody did
Yep.
anything. It just blows my mind.
Yep.
But
thanks,
anyways,
Tigers. Thanks for coming over.
but that's
I'm
what I
sure
listen to all
I'm
day
sure I'll
long.
see you at karaoke sometime.
Oops. Oopsie. My wrist hurts.
I get that, Mandy, but oh, good night, Corinne. You are still here.
Good night, Corinne.
All right. Good night, everybody. I think we've got everybody's channels, and I'm pretty sure that the live chat replay will still be there. I hope.
If you selected it.
Yep.
I don't know if I did.
Uh-oh.
Can you? Will it still show up if I go in and add it? Can I add it?
No.
Okay,
I
everybody
tried it.
grab each other's channels. So sorry I didn't select it ahead of time. It
No, I've
used to
done
be
that.
an automatic thing, and then you had to unselect it.
Yeah.
See, like I think they switched it to the live reacts instead.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
the live reacts are always like active unless you deselect it. I always deselect it because like I know like it tends to slow down the feed if like you get a spammer or whatever and they're constantly clicking it.
Hmm.
Yeah. So I just automatically have mine turned off.
Good night to chat. Love you all. Hopefully you've
everybody.
had enough time to grab everybody's links. Share. Share my stream out.
Yeah.